So I'll maybe do two parts on this. So the first part, I want you to focus on the picture you see before you. Take your time, right? Clean shaven, etc., etc. You know. So this guy is 21, right? I still struggle with that picture. Yeah, 21. This guy. Yeah, this guy. Complete with wrinkles, all the rest of it. This guy. The same guy. Yeah. But the Independent, well, how do you sell the idea that, actually, this guy's 21. I mean, even, what is it, the Manchester Evening News. There's the police, picture. Do you think this guy's 21? But the Independent, you see, there's no mistake. Oh, there's 3 photographs, but that's the one they focused on. Yeah. Let's go into the photos. I mean, look. I mean, seriously, look. And then look there. Honestly, seriously. I know, I keep saying honestly way too much, but this guy, seriously. I say seriously way too much as well, but honestly, the hoodwinking. This guy, right? So here's at least two vids of what happened, or part of what happened. And then you've got, this on from the London Evening Standard, on Facebook. And I wonder, will I get away with playing some of this? But
I'm trying to see what's in it.
This guy, right now, the title is Horrific Moment, Armed Asylum Seeker Storms School After Claim Rejected, right? So even when you go into it, right, a failed asylum seeker who went to a school armed with a hammer, a hatchet, and a kitchen knife was seeking attention. Seriously. This guy became increasingly frustrated that immigration authorities were not providing assistance in his bid to stay and work in the UK. And I'm thinking, did they miss talking about the petrol? The container of petrol, which turned out to have at least half a litre of petrol in it, yeah? You don't see that. And even when you go to the story, you have to read down. And then, and along with that, he had a container of petrol. Think about this. So this guy literally turns up to, from what I can work out, a secondary school. And by the way, how many years have I been saying this? Or it's slowly but surely they're turning schools into camps with the security fencing, there's security gates, all the rest of it. Let's not address why our countries are becoming far shitter than they used to be. No. Let's just make everywhere like a prison. Yeah? This guy who turns up, I'm sorry for giggling here, but seriously, armed with a hammer, a hatchet, and a kitchen knife. And as they forgot to mention, a can of petrol. A petrol can with at least half a litre of petrol in it. I mean, what did he think he was turning up as some sort of bitter janitor wanting to, do a bit of starting a fire camping. I mean, it's just so insane that this guy got 2 years. He got 2 years. Seriously. A man that turns up to a secondary school, armed with a hammer, a hatchet, a kitchen knife, and petrol can gets 2 years. When you look down, the story, right, we'll go with the Manchester Evening News first, right? So a failed asylum seeker who went to a school armed with a hammer and a hatchet and a kitchen knife was seeking attention. Now think of mobile phones especially. Most people that will get any even kind of headline, there's no mention until you go further down about the petrol can. Think about the horrors he could have done with a combination of any of those, yeah? But yeah, both Book Deng, that's apparently his name, 21. 21 in a model according, the way they've got it in The Independent. This guy looks clean shaven, all the rest of it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah? He could be on one of these bloody catalogues or whatever else, because remember, promotion of, diversity is our strength. But, I mean, that's a bloody big difference. Really big difference. But it's all about, just minimising. Just, Oh, wait till you get a load of this. Will I read it from here or will I read it from... from here? Let's go with the Independent. Right, so... South Sudanese national, both Duke Deng, in fact, there we go, became increasingly frustrated that immigration authorities were not providing assistance in his bid to stay and work in the UK. Deng, who has applied for and been refused asylum on 3 occasions, wanted to create a scene for attention to aid his cause. Manchester Minshall Street Crown Court heard. I'm sorry, I'm struggling with this. 3 occasions he was refused. And somebody out there was wearing the fact that he was wanting to create a scene for attention to aid his cause. He was arrested after workmen confronted him on the premises of Edgarwood Academy in Haywood on August the 6th of last year. A member of the public earlier raised the alarm after he was observed behaving oddly. Oh shit. In the street nearby, en route to the secondary school, holding a petrol can. It takes that far before you with a hammer tied to his belt and a knife, remember. Deng was mumbling as he walked a full circuit around the school, which was closed to pupils for the summer. Well, I'm glad to hear that. As he scanned the building and then approached it before builders working on site became concerned and called the police. The defendant was walking away from the premises when he was detained. I'm sorry, which part of get him on a boat and away did we miss? See, how has this guy just got 2 years? I mean, that guy's never going to get any better. 2 years. 2 years. Oh. Along with a hammer and hatchet, think about this, right? He was found to be in possession of a 7-inch kitchen knife and a jerry can containing half a litre of petrol. Yeah, at least that, yeah? A day earlier, half a litre is still 500 mils. You can do some damage with that, yeah? A day earlier, he was spotted acting oddly at another school. Holy Family RC and CE College in Rochdale also closed to pupils where he kicked and damaged its intercom. But somewhere down here... I'll not mention... Right, okay. So Sarah Hack, I'll go with that, defending, said he maintains that his actions were not motivated by any desire to injure or harm any person. The This was a bizarre and compulsive act lacking any type of maturity at a time when he was in deep distress, having left Sudan and his family in traumatic circumstances. He wanted attention and he was in crisis, but he was not motivated by hostility towards children, teachers, or the wider public. Hey, but he turned up to 2 schools that just happened to, well, it was, the children were off at the time, they were on holidays, whatever, but, I mean, there is no evidence that he threatened any individual. Look, just, oh my God, honestly, which? Oh, Deng, who has a wife and children, was placed in multiple accommodation housing, HMO, on his arrival in the UK, the court was told. Ms. Hack said he found himself in a foreign country with very limited English and unable to work because of his immigration status. I mean, the bullshittery on steroids. He believed and felt no one was listening to him. So yeah, he turns up to schools and on one occasion turns up with a can of petrol, a hammer, a knife. Honestly, honestly, look at that picture. Seriously. Oh, let's not forget the hatchet. But yeah, this is the Independent. This is the Manchester Evening Times. I mean, the guy's aged about fucking 10 years there already. Because I mean, how much filtering have they done with this? Seriously. And even, look. Oh, by the way, screaming like a banshee. But I'm just asking, are people told, hey, just play that you're an absolute lunatic? Seriously. So, this guy, apparently somewhere down here, although he's been jailed for 2 years, he's been told that he could be out in 1. He felt he had reached the end of his ability to cope within the HMO, where others in similar circumstances to him had been assisted by immigration authorities. Psychiatric reports on the defendant had not identified any major mental health issues. It's just... I mean, I'm trying to be as objective as possible here, but come on, seriously. I mean, we are being lied to on levels beyond belief. No jokes. Just think, I'll leave you the... I mean, a guy running about a school with all that kit on him to cause mayhem, let's be honest. Well, just come on. And he gets a 2-year sentence. And he can be out in 1. Oh, and after that, apparently a year on license. And you want, I mean, honestly, look, why have schools, and more by the day, been turned into prisons because of what is being allowed into the UK? Seriously. And I'll speak to you soon.